thought I'd try something a little bit different here. Okay. Um, I'm going to do pick a card. So this is an intuitive psychic tarot, intuitive energy reading. Let's pick a card. I'm just going to lay the cards down here. See if I can pick the right place. One. So that's one, two, three, four, five, and six. Just going to give you a minute there to actually choose a card. So I hope that's in the center there. Okay, got a new camera, so it's a little bit difficult to get to grips with this new camera. You choose your card there. If you want a little bit more time, you can put this on pause to actually choose this card. So let's have a look at what card number one is. Card number one is observe. 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 So the energy around this is observing people around you, observing before you take action. But we'll look into this card, what this means, okay. A new understanding around matters of the heart is waiting to be revealed to you. Be still and observant. Now is not the time to take action. Instead, take a step back and wait. Reflect upon the relationship or issue. What is really happening? Release the need to or desire to direct the relationship and simply go with the course of events. When you surrender to the experience, you'll learn a great deal and ultimately get what you want and truly need. Sometimes it's in releasing that what we discover than what we actually really need. So, as opposed to what we think we need, whatever that means. Trust the process, have faith in the journey, and let go of the outcome. Wow, isn't that powerful? Although forward progress may appear to be slow, now is the time for patience. All things come in the appropriate time and cycle. Progress in improving a current relationship or finding a new relationship will happen when the time and energies are right. When you're open and receptive um, to the need to change, it will happen. During the process of simply observing, you can also gain a new perspective on your situation. How might you think differently about it? Look at your relationship through the eyes of the impartial stranger. What insights might that stranger offer you? Listen to the observations with an open mind and heart. By taking a fresh look, you'll bring in energies of awareness and transformation. And the affirmation here is I now take a step back and observe my situation in a new light. So, yeah, so this is a very powerful card. It's saying, I feel maybe in your younger days or in a more kind of less mature minded person, you would have kind of jumped in spontaneously without actually observing first. Observing, is this the right situation for me? Is this person on the same page as me? Is this person trying to level up to me? Are they trying to also learn to have a more mindful way of thinking, or are they stuck? Because we don't look into this when we meet people and situations. We just think, okay, well, how can I fit around this? Instead of, how can that person fit around me? Not in a selfish way, but it's like being very kind of observant and mindful before you actually take action. So let's have a look at the next. I don't know if anybody's here live, maybe not. So let's have a look at the next card here, which is card number 2. Let's have a look here. Confront. Confront. So let's have a look what the card depicts here. And this is something as well. It's something you may have had to either confront your shadow side here, or maybe confront your past, or confront why things transpired the way they did. Why, for instance, why were you why were you abandoned? Why was you kind of um, made the scapegoat? Why were you blamed for everything? And kind of confronting this, is it something about you that's actually attracted this? So let's have a look at confront. Introspection and clarity are important at this time. Feelings that have lain dormant are now coming to the surface. They have been part of your subconscious for some time. They are referred to as your shadow self and represent all of your fears and illusions regarding matters of the heart. You may have concerns about examining these issues, but know that when an issue arises to the surface, it's ready to be faced and healed. Have the courage to acknowledge and confront these newly emerged feelings. Look at them from all sides and try to determine where they first came from, when and how they were planted and seeded in your subconscious. Question the validity of these feelings. Often they were based on your childhood imagination and are no more than an illusion. They're not appropriate for your adult relationships, yet they still persist. They're not based on reality, but they're powerful influences and can affect your relationships in major ways. They can even prevent a romantic relationship from manifesting. Now, I'll stop there because I got energies as I was looking at this. You may have been told during your childhood by maybe some kind of narcissistic, toxic, unbalanced kind of person from your past that you were pathetic, you'll never amount to anything. Nobody cares about you, and carried these feelings into your adulthood. And you wonder to yourself, why am I thinking this? Why do I think this? It doesn't make sense. And this is part of your shadow side, because this this is this is not who you are. Well, it could be who you are, because somebody could have indoctrinated you to be like this, because their life didn't go too well either, so they pushed all of this onto you as a child. Some parents can do this. Can you believe that? Have the courage to explore your beliefs and misconceptions about love. You may find that these emerging feelings are based not only in your limited perceptions, but also on what you actually saw or experienced as a child. Now that whatever your reality was then, it does not have to be your reality now. You are no longer that person. Examine these feelings and gain clarity on who you are and what is true for you regarding your relationships. An affirmation here for this card is, I examine my feelings about relationships and release what is no longer my truth. Wow. Wow. I'll read that affirmation again. I examine my feelings about relationships and release what is no longer my truth. So powerful. So powerful. So let's have a look at card number 3. Card number 3 is shine. Shine from within, shine from your spirit, shine from your authentic self. It's like, this is me and my entirety, and you will have to accept all of me. And your people, you see, some people do not like to see other people's light shining from them. It makes them feel jealous, it makes them feel resentful. You may even not even realize you've got this light around you. Yeah, so let's have a look at this. I don't know if anybody, is this on live? I don't know if it's live, but anyway, let's continue. Shine. This card symbolizes the positive and powerful energy that now surrounds you. By embracing this energy, you can improve current relationships and draw new ones to you. See yourself in a glowing orb of brilliant golden light. Believe in the power of this light to infuse your relationships with enthusiasm, life, and gather love and understanding. See it moving onwards, outwards, surrounding all of the people you know and filling them with joy and hope. Visualization can be quite powerful, so use it to magnetize. Use it to magnetize and attract what you want in your life. It's also time for you to let your own light shine. You are an amazing being. You're magnificent. Realizing and believing this is the key to unlocking your personal potential. Be confident in your dealings with others. Use your talents and point relationships in positive, empowering directions. Letting your own light shine will act as a beacon to attract others to you. People of like mind and similar vibrations It will also encourage others to let their own light shine too. Harness this amazing energy surrounding you and shining from within you. Use this energy to break through any obstructions that stand in your way of complete happiness. Know that you deserve the best. People are attracted to you when you are joyful, enthusiastic, and confident. Radiate these qualities into the world and see what beautiful things you attract. Wow, wow, that's brilliant. So, the affirmation for this is I shine my light out into the world and joyfully attract all that I desire. Fantastic card. Fantastic, very powerful card. So let's have a look at card number 4. Release. Wow, this is very powerful, these readings, aren't they? Very intuitive, spiritual energies. So let's have a look at release here. Because this can be a little bit complex. It's like releasing all the pressure, all of what does not belong to you, all that's been passed to you from generations back, that you carry, uh, all this negative energy, and it's like releasing this and releasing all this negativity from you, the stress, the anxiety that this has brought for you to you. So release, an opportunity for renewal around affairs of the heart is available at this time, and it's quite possible that this renewal will happen through release. It's in letting go that you discover what remains. What is truly yours. Sometimes in relationships, you may feel the need to hold on tightly to those you love, whether or not this love is returned back to you. This can lead to tension and unhappiness for all involved. In a good relationship, holding on too tightly doesn't allow the relationship to breathe, grow, and mature. Are you restricting someone or trying to attract someone through your will? Discard any need for control and see how this relationship transforms. Watch how releasing and the overwhelming need for a relationship allow the perfect one to appear. Shed all beliefs and behaviors that do not serve your highest good. Throughout your life, we receive many mixed and often incorrect messages about how a relationship should work. Let go of any preconceived notions or expectations about your relationships or your lack of them. By doing so, your current relationships can flow and flourish in a way that is best for everyone. By being yourself, you also attract to you the relationships that you will serve your best too. This is also a card of possible endings. Are there relationships that you are clinging onto that you should let go and are better off leaving? In letting go of a stagnant or difficult situation, you empower yourself, opening the way for new and rewarding relationships. Affirmation to this card is I let go of expectations and open myself to relationships that flow and grow. Wow. So let's have a look at the next card. I think that card just it explains itself really, because once you let go of all these teachings from people that don't even know what they're talking about, you know, that they say, oh, a relationship you should give, even if you don't receive anything back. And they, you know, that is allowing, it's enabling somebody to come in and just use you. That's all that is. And when you release these ideas, these indoctrinations of how you know, how you was taught that relationships should be, you know, you may have observed your mother giving far too much than she was receiving, and you learned from that's the way love is. Or it could have been the other way around. You may have seen your father giving far too much than he was receiving back. So letting go of that is actually leaving you to who you truly are authentically. And your own ideas of love, which is giving and receiving. It's give and take. It's an equal exchange. You know, it's an appreciation of who you are and who you are authentically. So let's go on to the next card, which is card number 5. And card number 5 is share the love. Sharing the love. As I said with that card, it's about giving and take, you know, give and take, sharing the love, giving the love to the universe, giving the love to your neighbor, giving the love, sharing the love. And this is like giving, because, you know, the divine and the universe will take note that you have given and given your love and shared your love in the past, and it's time now for you to receive. This is what this is. Okay. So share your love. You're entering a period of joy and tranquility. However, this card speaks of friendship rather than romance, suggesting that this is an opportune time to connect with friends. For the time being, let go of any desires, anxieties, or stress around romantic relationships. Instead, focus on your relationships with your friends. Turn to them for support if you need it, and find reasons to celebrate with them. Rejoice in the fact that they'll always be there for you, and you will be there for them. Community is also important at this time. Get out of your house and away from your own concerns. How can you positively contribute to your community? Reach out to your neighbours. Is there an activity group or support group that you've thought about joining? Do it now. This is a great way to meet new people who could turn into lifelong friendships. Feel the joy of connecting with others and share your love in that way. Okay. So this one is like sharing the love within your community, your neighbours, And actually, it's no good saying I don't get along with my neighbours, and I don't feel. But if you give, because everybody has their own perceptions on life, and we have the observe card here, which is an observing of life, of people around you. So that's the recognition that not everybody's the same. So at least be kind. Be kind to each other. That's the card here, okay. And that's a beautiful card to get. So let's have a look at the final card here. Let's have a look at this one. Card number 6 is challenging times. Okay, challenging times. Human ego can be helpful when it provides us with a sense of self, value, and purpose. However, the ego can also lead to problems when it seeks to build itself up at the expense of others. Quarrelsome energies may be in the air at this time. You may find yourself either instigating disagreements or being pulled into them by others. Step back and examine the real issues behind the conflict. You may find that it's more about being right than it is about being about what is right. I'll read that again. You may find that it's more about being right than it is about what is right. You may also find a relationship to be more challenging than usual, sensing an underlying power struggle, even though surface energies appear to be calm. Use your intuition and intellect to ascertain what's happening here. While competition can be stimulating, it's disruptive, chaotic, and you can avoid this by thinking before you speak or act, and by coming from a place of honesty and love. And it's not as easy as as that appears, does it? Because if you are around toxic beings and toxic people and narcissists and people like that who are not there for your best interest, who are not there for to serve you, and you are, confronting, like this card, confronting this, thinking, why is this person so awkward? Why do they go left when I go right? Why do they, I may actually show that I'm authentic and I'll show my love to them and actually be honest with them, but they still challenge me back. Um, well, that's a sign that that keeping you in this combative way is suiting their needs, because keeping you low, keeping you down, that you're always wrong, um, and having this like power struggle to try to rise above this, you may actually say to this person, oh, come on, let's rise above this. This is childish. And they would still see that as an argument. So sometimes you can't win because it's their issue, not yours. Okay. And it's like stepping back and kind of, it's that kind of challenging that you don't even know why this is challenging anymore. I think some people find it easy to uh, think that somebody else's life is much easier than theirs, and they want to keep that belief going. Like, oh well, you got more attention than me as a child, you got more love than me as a child, you were treated better by your family than I was treated better than mine. It keeps up that kind of narrative when it's possibly not even true. So yeah, so it's like sometimes you have to step back and just see it for what it is and think, well, this is what it is. This person um, doesn't even know why they hate you so much. They don't even know why they resent you so much. Um, but at the root of this, they possibly feel that you had an easier time than them. That if you know, if you had children, you would be in this crazy chaos like me. If you had children, or if you were married, you'd have this crazy. If you know this, and if you that, there's all lots of excuses. You know, if you had the history and life that I had, you would feel like this. So this is where that comes from. So yeah, I do get these challenging times, but sometimes you have to kind of rise up, um, you know, rise above this and think to yourself, this person, they need healing, and I can't do this. I can't heal them. And sometimes you just have to walk away. Okay, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. I thought I'd do something different. So keep a lookout if you do like these pick a card readings to help us on our journey, because I love doing these readings. I really do. They do help us. Intuitive. I'm an intuitive, so why not use my intuitive energies to help you on your journeys? Okay. So take care, everyone. Have a great day, and bye for now.